First of all, what is science? Science is not a thing, but a process, and it is an organized way of gathering and analyzing evidence about the natural world. Science has goals, and one of them is to provide explanations for any event in the natural world. And it pretends to use those explanations to understand patterns in nature and to make predictions about the natural events. Scientists use a method for their investigations called the scientific method, and it consists of observing and asking questions, inferring and hypothesizing, designing controlled experiments, collecting and analyzing data, and finally drawing conclusions. There are two kinds of groups in a controlled experiment, which are the experimental group and the control group. And the control group is what gives name to the controlled experiment, because in a controlled experiment, all variables should keep unchanged or controlled, and in the experimental group, many variables can be changed. In this kind of experiments, we have two variables, which are the independent variable and the dependent variable. The independent variable is also called the manipulated variable, since it's the one you can change, and the dependent variable is also called the responding variable, since it actually responds or is affected by the independent variable. And well, this gives place to the control group, that is the group that is exposed to the same conditions as the experimental group, except for one independent variable. Good scientists have several habits that lead them to the good exploration and discovery. These are curiosity, skepticism, open-mindedness, and creativity. Well, we all know what curiosity means. It is like wanting to know something and having the initiative to investigate about it and basically to know about something. Skepticism means questioning everything and always wanting to see an evidence to believe in something. Being open-minded means being open to new ideas or other opinions that may be different to what you think or believe. And finally, creativity, because being creative helps scientists to design experiments in an accurate way. Biology is the study of life, but what is life? There are several characteristics to identify if something is a living thing or a non-living thing. Those characteristics for living things are that they are made up of basic units called cells. They are based on a universal genetic code. They obtain and use materials and energy. They grow and develop. They reproduce. They respond to their environment. They maintain a stable internal environment and eventually change over time. The code living things are based is called DNA. The response of the living things to the environment is called stimulus, which is a signal basically to which an organism responds. They reproduce by either sexual reproduction or asexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction involves cells from two parents that unite to form the first cell of a new organism. And asexual reproduction is where a single organism produces offspring identical to itself. And When living things maintain a stable internal environment, it's called homeostasis. And when living things obtain and use material and energy, it refers to metabolism, which is the combination of chemical reactions through which an organism builds up or breaks down materials.